to the channel. I'm Captain Numpty, or Commander Numpty if you please, or David Steele, and here's me boat disappearing to the bottom right of the display. Let's take a look of where we are. So, we are in the White Sea. That doesn't sound so bad, right? Yeah, it's not great. So, the White Sea is deep behind enemy lines, and the Greenling has been tasked with taking some commandos, some Navy SEALs, and dropping them off so they can sabotage this base. Now, I'm supposing that they're going to sabotage this base. I mean, why else would they be here? And so our mission is to get to that little pale blue dot, just more or less south-south-east of my position. Navigating through whatever else is around me. Now, these usually are a long mission, and there's a few reasons for that, but mostly, you've got to sneak in. You've got to sneak in, drop your Navy SEALs off, and then you can quick escape. We're probably going to encounter mines. There's almost certainly air assets in the area, and I'll check that out in just a second. And along with what looks like 2 warships and 2 cargo vessels. Okay. An air asset. That's a hit, I believe. Okay, that's 1. Just 1, which is nice. Usually, there's several. This thing will carry 4 torpedoes, almost depth charges. So, we'd like to not be close to where he is, or we'd like him not to be close to where we are. That's like a trawler. Go ahead and look at that. Yep, it's a trawler, and that's fine. Not really concerned about him. It might be a spy trawler, but he's not going to be interested in me. I mean, he might be if he could detect me. So, like I say, this could be a long mission. There's going to be lots of pauses in the middle. But first things first, I'm going to go ahead and sort of, well, I really want to get a better idea of where Sierra 3, this Poti, is. That's a fairly small regional ship. What is it? Not even 600 tons. Set 40s, not exactly massive threat in the sense. We can outrun them. Range of, call it 9,000 yards at 30 knots, give or take. Yeah, we can outrun that torpedo if we need to. He is probably on a patrol position. Now he might be going east-west, or he might be doing like a box. We don't know for sure. So, oh yeah, and he's got rocket launch depth charges. That's not good. Well, we could take him out. It would be kind of sweet if we just fired a torpedo in his direction and it took him out. And that is tempting because it will divert the helicopter to that location. I can then, of course, head east and tuck in that way. I don't know where this Grisha 3 is, Sierra 4. It is tempting to take out this warship. They're going to know that there's something around here, so let's keep that in the back pocket for now. So I'm going to go ahead and accelerate time. Well, depth will be 150 foot. Going to get shallower. And let's see how the situation unfolds. There's not much to really say right now. Now, these missions in the real world, in game time, not real world game time, they can take hours. Okay, let's take a look at Sierra 2. That's a valid target. I got a plan. I'm actually going to go ahead and fire a torpedo, and we're going to take out Sierra 2. What we're going to do is it's going to be a diversion. So we'll fire this, and
shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
We don't want it to get too close to the trawler, because it might detect it. We'll accelerate time, and the plan here is that it's going to blow up the transport and distract the enemy. This Grisha 3 might be closer than I'd hoped. Might not be. Go ahead and divert this torpedo here. I know much about this Grisha 3. Oh, Going to get a good idea of his location very soon. He's another potential target. Okay. So he is potentially on an intercept course of me. No chance of hearing me right now. Yes, another potential target is to take him out. But I'm hoping he'll get diverted towards the Sierra 2 location when we take that down. And with this trawler going sort of just to the north of me, it's creating a bit of noise and a bit of sonar distraction of everything else in the area. Okay. Find this torpedo. And this Grisha 3 is getting kind of close. It's tempting to just accidentally take him out. But I don't think I really want to do that right now. Not yet. I'll have to fight my way out of this, I will. Okay, so he's pinged actively. And he's running away. No, he's going... Okay, so he's detected the torpedo, and he's off to go... That's fantastic. That's what I wanted, I think. Or he's turned the corner as part of his patrol. We don't actually know just yet. Okay, we'll let this torpedo run live.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Let's watch the perspective from this warship carrying munitions. Now, it doesn't matter if we don't sink it or not. The fact that it's carrying military equipment, it's definitely a viable target. So, here comes the torpedo. Torpedoes, the Mark 48 is designed to break the back of a ship like this, a warship or anything else. It's massive concussive force underneath the belly of the ship. Basically pushes the panels and just pushes them apart. Buckles and then huge intake of water.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 327. Contact breaking up.
That will have got their attention, I'm sure. And yeah, he's pretty quickly sinking. Pretty big hole in the stern. Okay. So, on the one hand, I feel bad that those sailors did not have long to get off their ship, but on the other hand, it's war. Right. Let's check out me. So I think the Poti is changing course. I don't think because I've blown up that cargo ship, but possibly. And then the Grisha 3, I don't know what he's doing. And the Partisan Sierra 5, he's changed course. He's probably gone back to port because, like, oh, there's actually something bad out here. Okay, well. Poti, no chance of picking me up. The Grisha 3, he's getting... Is he running away? Not quite. But it's at 6 knots, so he's sniffing for something. And the Partisan, not concerned about that. I don't think that's particularly a threat. Oh, let's see if he's carrying weapons. Can't really tell. Sometimes the game puts like an SSB in these missions too. So yeah, I think it's definitely a valid target. But I might take it on the way out. Take it out on the way out. But right now, no. Right now, I just want to continue heading towards my destination. Now we're a little offset. That's on purpose. I expect there to be mines down here that we're going to have to navigate. Like I say, I'm not too concerned at this point. Well, it's August the 1st, 1982 in the game. And it's been going on some time. I'm concerned that this Poti is going to turn towards me soon. I think he is. I might want to take him out. See, he's 16,000 yards away. And that tells me, yeah, I think I do actually. I'm going to go ahead and just rage on this guy.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
And the reason being is I really don't want him turning towards me and then detecting me, charging at me, and letting everyone know where I am, and also getting within 6,000 yards, because those depth charges will make a proper mess of my boat. So we're going to send the torpedo a little bit further north. We're heading the torpedo out northwest. I want to get ahead of it so that he thinks that I am somewhere north of his position rather than pretty much exactly due east as we speak. The R5 is tempting. He might collide with the coast before too long. That'll be very embarrassing for him. I would never do anything like that, like ground the ship or anything like that. At least, hopefully not more than once per campaign. There's the Gracia position. Is it still moving 6 knots? Yeah, it is. Okay. Happy with this so far. I'd love it if we actually came across an SSBN. That would be fabulous. They'll take that guy out, or at least mission kill him. This is going to get everyone's attention, even more so than the cargo ship mysteriously blowing up. Wait if that happens. Okay, so Poti has detected the incoming torpedo, so I'll make
fire
it live.
control, weapon acquired.
Let's actually look at Poti. So he's dropping torpedoes. He thinks he knows where the enemy submarine is.
Sonar,
and
noisemaker bearing 294.
The guy's 38 knots. He's fast. Get a job on there. So he is quick.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
He's not as quick as the torpedo, but he is certainly quick. So I'm going to manually steer this torpedo towards him. We've got 11 minutes worth of fuel here. So he's got enough fuel to be able to catch him, but I'd rather not tempt fate.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 293.
He could do 38 knots, but he's still doing 27. Yeah, he can do 38. Oh, there he goes. He's still accelerating. No response from the Gracia 3. I guess it's decided he's not going to be tackling me. So, okay. Or not going to even investigate what's going on. Right.
Con,
Really,
fire control, weapon acquired.
what I want to do is let the Mark 48 figure out for itself what it wants to do, which is attack this target, and
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing
I'm manually steering around though
294.
because it's a slippery bugger. Okay, that's fine. We'll circle back and re-attack him. Maneuvering very hard. Angle dangle there is impressive.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, so that should. Oh, did we get him? We're about to is he about to
Con
blow up?
sonar, noisemaker bearing
I think so.
295.
Oof, that's a big boom. And I think we got him. Yes, we did. Okay. 2 for 2 then. So, Gracia 3 is changing course. I do think that that's a very viable target. And we would make a mess of him. He's got good quality torpedoes too. I'd need to run my torpedo north and then attack from his west, because I don't want to get anywhere close to his torpedoes. It is tempting. It's another kill for the Greenling. And it still gives me 1 left, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
I would say what's the worst that happened, but we very well know what the worst that happens is. But I really want to be cautious in this part of the campaign. It would really suck if I took a torpedo. Speaking of which, let's see where's the helo. We've got snow to his south, and he's heading east. There he is. Snow to his south and heading east. Could he be near the trawler? He might be. I mean, if so, he's heading towards that's weird. He's heading towards base, which I would not have expected, but okay. This torpedo rang out a little bit. I think that the Grisha 3 has just reversed its course. So we'll go ahead and just let this torpedo head on over that way. Now there are two targets, this Sierra 5 and Sierra 4, both of which are probably viable, both of which are viable. Trawler's not. We shouldn't really get this trawler. Okay, 90 minutes of fuel left on the torpedo. Got plenty here. Alright, works for me. So now what's going to happen? Let's see, is this trawler about to run in? Oh, he's turning away. Okay. This Grisha 3 is about to get a big surprise. Okay, so now we know where he is. He's a little bit further to the north of where we thought he was. Or that's a submarine. I don't know for sure. Excuse me, we'll let the torpedo continue on his way. Okay, he's running anyway, either way. He's not going to be fast enough to escape. Alright, we'll let the torpedo go live.
Sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 0. Come left to 091, helm aye.
That is not good. That is really not good. We may have just been rumbled. So can we see? Oh yeah. Oh. Wait when you least expect it.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I think I've gotten away with it, but bazinga! Wow. Supposing he traced back the bubbles.
Come left to 110, helm
He must
aye.
have the helo must have detected the launch of my torpedo. That will teach me not to get too
Con, fire control.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 052.
blasé. This could turn very nasty very, very quickly. Okay, I'm manually steering this torpedo. I could do with killing this Grisha 3 as quickly as I can. Because if there's another torpedo that's dropped on me, I might have to just scramble for flank, and then it's going to be a whole battle all the way. Well, say battle, dodging torpedoes the whole way till I get to the drop-off point, and then somehow slowing down, get my depth below 100 feet, getting those Navy SEALs out, and then making my way out. Ooh, we had a lucky escape there, Captain Numpty.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 053.
It's impressive how the helicopter dead reckoning
Con,
was.
helm, steady course.
On the other hand, though, if he's listening, makes sense.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, I think this torpedo's close to killing the Grisha 3. But,
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
okay, I think that's good. Boom, boom.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing, 051. Contact breaking up.
We'll let this guy do his thing. I am a little uncomfortable with how close that helo is. Yeah, I think he's he is worryingly close to my location. I'm still going to accelerate time. I think we can slip away. So it's to the west of me. I really could do with heading a little further south, I think. We'll go ahead and we'll head right towards the...
Come right to 165, helm aye.
right towards the destination. And he's dropping depth charges.
Steady course.
So one of those few times when I could do with a Moss. I don't have one, but it would have been useful. He's about to fire. Yeah, he's dropping depth charges. This could get very nasty very quickly. It's not like I can even fire a torpedo and sneak it away, because if I fire it when he's flying, he's still going to drop and dip his sonar, and when that happens, he's going to hit the torpedo. Getting very close. What's my depth here? 100 feet still. So I'm able, if things get bad, I can at least go for depth in a short way, a small way. It's like one of those times when I'm thinking maybe I want to be a little faster. Right, he's firing weapons again. Dropping depth charges, I think. Yep. Okay. Oh, I wasn't looking. There he is. Okay. There's no fixed wing support in this mission of the enemy, which is interesting. There's often something fixed, but not in this case. I did once have some joy. I ventured quite close to the base and picked up a submerged contact there, but I couldn't get to it because it was moored. I couldn't easily get to it anyway. So we fired a torpedo that hit the side of the harbour. Okay, he's venturing further west, I think. He's dropped off. You can still see him just, but he's not exactly a big. He's not big in the distance. I think I've gotten away with it. Okay. Switch back to this view. So, how things going? Well, we've made continued progress. I would love to take a shot at this partisan to my northwest. I'm not going to risk it. So we've got a couple of trawlers, one of which we're heading right at, and then a cargo ship. He's just a normal partisan. Or is he? He's 4,000 tons, and we're not going to have the chance, I don't think, to be able to get this guy. So let's take a quick look at what we're heading into. Does appear to get shallower, as we would expect. So what I'm going to do is pause the recording, and I'll be back when there's something a bit more interesting going on. So hold that thought. And welcome back. Well, that's a mine. And it's tethered to the ocean floor. And we are aware of its presence, the fact there are lots of mines. But luckily, because we're aware of their presence, we're not going to run into them. We're just going to skirt next to them. And we also detected another contact.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 5. Last bearing 318. Contact faded.
We detected a warship just floating around here in the harbour. And, well, it's not a threat right now, but it might be if we mess up and get detected. So, I'm reasonably confident we're okay from this mine. I'm just going to go ahead and accelerate time. We did deviate our course a little bit, but we're not going to go right that much more close to it, so I think we're okay. Water is of course getting shallower here, and we're going to have to reduce our depth as well. But we already know this. We have to get below 100 foot anyway to deploy the Navy SEALs. I have to say, this has not been such a challenge I thought it was going to be. I've been on these missions before and they were very, very long-winded, but we've done all right. Tempting to give that Riga one as well, but I'm going to have to fight my way out of here, so I don't really want to chance getting detected at the last minute. So let me drop off the SEALs first. They might appreciate that. Bring my depth up to 100 foot. We got to be below, I think it's 3 knots, but basically we got to be stationary when we release them.
Passing 100 feet.
So let's go ahead and do that. 99
Con
foot.
sonar lost contact. Sierra 6. Last bearing 3, 5, 1. Contact faded.
Make their life a little easy by bringing it a little shallower, I suppose. Just a little bit. We don't want to be visible from up here. Yeah, the Riga is right at the harbour, so it's jolly tempting just to give him one.
Make depth 4, 5 feet, dive high.
When his acoustics will make absolutely nothing. He's not going to hear a dang thing at this range, so...
Come left to 109, helm aye.
Where's the helicopter then? Do I have any clues to where it might be?
Steady course.
Not really. I did see a contrail up there, so he's potentially behind me still, but I don't see him. I really don't want to get trapped by the helo. Been there, done that. It's not much fun. Okay, let's bring my speed down to 3 knots.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Okay, I think the Navy SEALs can go any second now. Bring our speed down to 1 knot.
Make turns for 1 knot.
Alright, special op teams are away. Okay. Good luck, brave soldiers. And now, let's pull our course out of here.
Come left to 317, helm aye.
I really want to give this guy one. I would say what's the worst that happens, but the worst that happens is we end up with this thing on our case. Okay, we're gonna give him one.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
I might regret that.
Come left
But-
to 322, helm aye.
I've got a good feeling about this. I don't know why. So,
Con sonar lost
Just-
contact.
just in
Sierra
case.
7. Last bearing 078. Contact faded.
Con, sonar reports minefield ahead.
okay, we know about the mines. Mines are good. Mines are fine, that is. Oh, there's another layer of them. Okay. We kind of guessed that was what was going on.
Steady course.
Let's switch back to this view here. So I think, because we lost our sonar on this guy, I'm going to send the torpedo in his general direction. And for what it's worth, I'm going to go ahead and
Come left to
stay a little
314,
further west.
helm aye. Con helm, steady course.
Now that, I would say, is a seawall. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to have to steer the torpedo a little further south. Okay, so that it avoids. I've got to just be very careful not running into a mine here. Or that the torpedo runs into something that it shouldn't. So I think I know what where the rigger is. He's just inside here. We're going to round this corner first, which we're doing. He's in there, which would be very wonderful if we can actually catch him unawares. Okay. Turn the corner here. Point it toward. And let's see if we can catch something.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I got a big surprise for you, Sunshine. Bet you thought you were safe there. And just because we're going to ping actively, now I know it's going to give away the game, but what I want to do is if there's anything else in this port, there's a viable target, I want to pick it up. Now, let's see. Is he heading towards port? Not right now. Right. There he is. Just sitting there idle. I'm going to turn off my active sonar. I don't need to worry about active sonar right now. He's not even moving. He's just sat there doing nothing. Well, I got a surprise for you, Sunshine.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 7, last bearing 083. Contact breaking up.
I mean, it's not quite as good as what the Ukraine managed, which was sink stuff well on an airbase, but sinking it whilst it's in port, that works too. We've trashed that warship, and I don't think it's going to sink that far either. By the way, it's still sinking, so we've hopefully damaged the port enough. Yep, alright. You're welcome. Quick shafty of accelerate time here. Let's see. Yep, there it goes. Okay. So that may be it. That might be everything that there is to do in this mission. So I'm going to go ahead and just attempt a yes, we can leave. Look at that. What do you know? We did great. Successful mission, and now all I have to do is get home without getting trapped by something. So I hope you got something from this mission. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you the next time. Thanks so much, everyone. Goodbye.